Hey, welcome back to J Mac Garage. Today it's a little topic I'm gonna talk about. One of the deals is should be picking up another Mustang today. This will be another body style, so it's the older body style. We've got two S550s, EcoBoost and a GT. I've got the Fox body, 93. I've got a S197, which is a 2010. 4.6, and I am going hopefully today to pick up another body style. Cool thing is it's red. Fox body's red. The new Mustang's red, and if everything goes good, I actually caught it at the dealership where they've only actually had it for like 2 days, so they haven't put it through service yet. So yesterday we talked, I ran across it, didn't get to drive it yet, so once I get over there after the service is all done, everything checks out on the drive, then it's purchased. They should have put it through service this morning, so we'll know here in a couple hours. They should be calling me anytime, saying that it's ready to go, past inspection and everything else. Once that happens, then we're gonna go pick it up. It is I'm not gonna tell you. You'll have to catch the next video. I like it. It's not super fast or anything like that, and it's got original. I'm gonna have to guess that it's a one-owner car. They never tinted the windows. It looks like it was garage kept. They did bump the front bumper, so that's one of the areas that I seen a little marking where it knocked the paint, chipped the paint off. So needs a little paint work, touch up. And the rest of that is like I'll probably just buff it out in the garage. And I'll probably put Adams polishes ceramic coat. I'll probably do that myself. Red, man, when you put ceramic coat on red, it pops like big time. The blue, main thing I see on my blue car or the white car, I see the water repellent. On the red cars, it reminds me of the way like a black ceramic stove looks. So once it's done, man, it just kind of has that same look, but it's red instead of black. But it looks like a ceramic stove. Right behind me, it's like that. It's like just deep. So when we did my red vet, I had a 2011 Z06 with the Z07 package. So it was everything a ZR1 was except for the supercharger, and it had the Z06 motor. And I had that one paint corrected because, man, it looked like I bought it used, and it looked like actually somebody drove it through a drive-through car wash all the time. Because I mean, it was like, I was going to try to buff. I started buffing on it a little bit, and I got a lot out. But I'm like, man, I need to send it to somebody. I went ahead and sent it to somebody that could actually gauge the thickness of the paint. Or, I'm sorry, gauge the thickness of the clear coat so they didn't go through the clear coat and hurt the paint. So I just went ahead and took it to a friend of mine. He does that for a living. And dropped it off with him. And there's a video of it. And it's coming out of his shop. It's got a nice little rumble to it. So I'm not just a Mustang guy. I like vets, but I will say this much: I guarantee you, 100%, I put more miles on a Mustang than I have a vet. I've had a C5 Z06, I've had the C6 Z06, and man, I put more miles on my 2019 Mustang GT than I probably did on my 2011 Z06, and I owned it almost a year. I've only owned this car maybe 4 months, and I put already 4,500 miles on this car. They're easier to get in and out of to me. The hookup, that vet was heads, cam, a little bit of work, and it would actually put the power down. On a set of Michelin tires, man, it would hook up. It was on a street tire, no slick, no nothing. It was a very consistent 11-second car, low 11s. I still got the cold air intake coming. I don't know what I'm doing on the headers right now. I'm a little frustrated on that. Ordered for a Black Friday sale, and I actually did a pre-order. Supposed to be one of the first ones to get them after this. Be one of the first ones that would get them after I pre-ordered 12 days before the sale even actually happened. So that means 12 days before the Black Friday sale, my money was taken out of my account, and now I'm told 3 more weeks to 4 more weeks before my headers will even be shipped out. So I'm not sure yet. I might cancel them. I don't have to have them. I was wanting to do them because it was a good deal, but on top of now buying another car, I kind of rather have the money back in the account. So that that kind of makes it to where it's, maybe I get put that money back in my account and go ahead and put some money in the other car. I mean, so it's not like it's going to be in my hand very long. It would be turned around and put right back into another Mustang. So I like modding them. I like playing with them. So this is bone stock. The shifter handle's broke. So that's one of the issues with it. And the bumper was another issue. Door panels is another issue. You almost got me. I almost know what it was. So if you know door panels, you'll probably guess what car it is. On which Mustangs actually had door panel problems. And so that's one of the issues. So if you know what it is, go ahead and tell me what's the easiest way to fix it. If you don't know what it is, you'll see it in the next video. And comment then. Tell me what the easiest way to fix it is. What the cheapest route. I'm a hands-on guy, so I want to do it. I try to do as much as possible myself. The only things I try to send out is just like tuning. I'm not tuning. I got Palm Beach Dyno for that. They're tuning my cars. My 2010, when it gets done, I'm possibly going to try to stick it on a trailer, take it out to Florida, or I'm going to at least take it to a dyno shop that they recommend in this area to kind of work with, to go back and forth to get the car tuned. I've always had good results with Ken, Rob. Now I got Trevor. Trevor's actually going to be tuning my 2019, so I've not heard nothing bad on any one of those guys. I've always had everything. Like, I haven't had Trevor tune one of my cars yet, but I've always heard everything that I've seen with Trevor tuning, and it's always been good. So I'll test it out. We'll see how it goes. I haven't contacted him about the headers to see if he thinks it's worth waiting. I thought about it. I might hit him up, see if he thinks it's worth the wait for the headers, and go from there. Because I actually have my tune file sitting at the house right now. It's like, man, I'm ready to put it on the car. I got 93, 85. Like my 2018, I ran it on that. First I was turboed, took turbos off, and then I ended up going back to the NA tune, and that's when I had, actually Rob Shoemaker was tuning it. He sent me tunes. It was like, man, one run, the car was doing really, really good. I don't even know if we even did another fix. Like, I don't think anything had to be done. I think it was just spot on right away. But I mean, he tuned the car when it was turboed, so he just did whatever he needed to do, and it was just running really, really good. It ran strong, and I still had catalytic converters on that car. So that was one of the deals there. And let's see. I thought about doing CAD deletes, but you got to go. I had the 2011 manifold, and I freaking got rid of it. When I sold the turbo kit, the guy didn't need it. I didn't think about it. I ended up shipping it to him because he was actually modifying this kit to go on a F100 with a Coyote. So that's gonna be a pretty cool build. He's been around that guy's been around in the Mustang world for a long time, but he hit me up. So he bought my kit. It'll be on an F100. Maybe one day I'll go out there and visit with him and get a video of his toys. He's got some toys, and I probably should be able to see something with him. I'm gonna talk to him. Maybe that F100 gets done, we'll go check it out. And let's see. Well, I'm gonna call it done. When I get this new car, I pick it up and I will post a video of it. I'm not gonna post it at the dealership. I really don't want to walk around with it at the dealership, or with the salesperson. Maybe I'll get a video after we're done, make it a deal, get it over with, and then I'll post it up. I probably paid a little bit more than what somebody else would have paid for it, but my opinion is the low mileage, looks like a one-owner car. Car ain't even been window tinted. Looks like it's sat in the garage. I'll pay a little bit more for it because I know it ain't been beat on by somebody. Mustangs, I will pay a little bit more of a premium for the car if I know the car ain't been beat on. I drive my cars. I don't beat on my cars. I do regular oil changes. I run expensive oil. I take care of them, so I want that kind of care for a car. So if it's been ran kind of hard and I know who you are and I know how you take care of your car, then I probably wouldn't have a problem buying one. That's like my Vet. When I bought my Vet, man, it was totally modified. It had the headers, it had the cams already, it had everything. And one of the reason why I wanted that car like that was because the Z06 were known for dropping valves. So it saved me at least $3 grand, which would have been more like $8 grand, because I would have not just done, I wouldn't have just fixed the heads. I would have ended up wanting to do everything this car had done to it. So my car was probably putting down close to 600s of tire with everything they did. They had everything nice. I mean, they actually bought new heads for it from another company, and it was stamped. So once I seen that stamp, I was like, yes, I got a good deal. I actually drove that car, I think almost a year, and I think I traded it back into another dealership for like, I think $2 grand less than I paid for it. So not bad. Have it a year, drive it, enjoy it, wear the tires down. Like, tires were down about 40%, maybe 30% from being brand new, and they were on Michelin's. I think for the rears, it's over $1,000 just for the rears. I think it was almost $1,500, if I'm not mistaken, for that Z06 with the ZR1 package wheel. So that would have been, if I'd have kept the car another 2-3 more thousand miles, I would have had to put another set of tires on it at another $1,500. So instead of that, that's the time when I actually traded that car for my 2018 Mustang GT. And like I said, I sold it for $2,000 less than I paid for it, which in return, if I'd have sold it to somebody outright for that $2,000 less than I paid for it, I would have lost money even more. But I actually got the tax savings, so it helped me out. So always check that if you're looking at trading a car. Like, if you're going to sell a car and you go to a dealership and get a trade-in number, you don't want to sell the car for what your offer is on a trade-in number, because you're getting less for your car. Depending on what state you're in, you don't pay tax on it. So if you got a $10,000 car in the state of Texas and you trade it in, they offer you 10 grand, but you sell it to your buddy for 10 grand, you just gave up over $600. So that's one thing that I've watched people do, caught people doing that. So it doesn't make sense. So I've had people sit there and say, man, I'll give you what they offer you on trade. And I'm like, you're going to have to give me that plus the tax, title, license, and whatever the dealership wants to charge you for an in and out. Because it's going to go out of my name right away. So it's going to go straight to your name out of the dealership. And if they'll do an in and out, then it's yours. So I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. A lot more Mustang content coming your way. Have a good day.